everyone, First One 5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here at 8:41 on our Monday morning. It is a cold morning out there. It's going to continue to be a cold day, and we've got about 48 more hours of really this bitter cold that we've got going on. The weekend was kind of the start of it, as we were in the upper 40s on Friday. Then we fell to the 20s. We were in the teens for our Sunday, and we're going to be cold again today. We're struggling to get above zero for feels like temperatures, and that's going to continue throughout the day. And we're actually going to see the coldest temperatures for really this entire cold snap come tomorrow morning. So Tuesday, first warm weather day in effect too. We will have the coldest feels like temperatures of this cold snap and actual temperatures, but some relief is on the way. Luckily, things start to warm up thanks to a warm front by about midweek on Wednesdays, when we really start to see a little bit of warmer air filtering back into the region. That also brings a few small chances for some precipitation, which we'll take a look at in just a few minutes. But overall, know that the next 48 hours are going to be cold, but relief is on the way. And kind of as a sneak peek for a little bit of that relief, I know a lot of people have been talking about, big deal is our Chiefs. Our Chiefs are in the AFC Championship on Sunday. Luckily, temperatures are not going to be as cold as our Saturday game that we just had. It will be a little bit warmer, so kind of a sneak peek to our warmer air that's going to be entering into the region. Who knew we'd be talking about the mid-30s, feeling warm again. But by kickoff, we're in the mid-30s, around 36 degrees, kind of hanging around the freezing mark by halftime, and then in the upper 20s for the fourth quarter. Overall, for tailgating, temperatures are going to be in generally the 30s, but we will have some sunshine. And then by 5:30, we'll see the sun set, so unfortunately we'll lose the sun. But I think these temperatures near normal won't be too shabby compared to what we've been dealing with last weekend on Saturday and what we've had in the past, like the Dolphins game. But we will have a wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. That could make those temperatures feel more like the mid 20s to lower 20s at times, so keep that in mind. But nonetheless, not going to be quite as cold as it has been in the past or over this last weekend. Right now, we are quiet, but we have mostly cloudy conditions across the area. The cloud cover is not going to help us get any warmer today. And off towards our southwest, we have a little bit of some light flurry activity kind of along that highway near Emporia, Otter Creek. But I think for the most part we'll remain dry today. I can't rule out a flurry by about mid-morning for our far southwestern counties. Maybe Ottawa, Paola. Like I said, I think most of us remain dry. A light flurry could be here, however, would be out by about 3 o'clock. Our northern areas could see a little bit of some snow flurries move down from Iowa as well this afternoon. But once again, I think the metro, we're going to be completely dry but cloudy for the remainder of the day today, which, as I'd mentioned, not going to help our temperatures in any way. So as you can see, cloudy conditions out there. We do see a little bit of maybe sun on the far horizon, but it's a cold day. It's getting real cold when you can see the steam from, the chimneys out there. So it's cold. Temperatures right now at 4 degrees. Our lowest temperature this morning at KCI was 0, so we have made a few degrees of improvement. It's 7 downtown, 7 in Olathe, 6 in Lee Summit. So overall, it's going to be a cold day. We're going to kind of hang into the single digits for a while. Right now, what is it feeling like? Well, -5. I can't emphasize enough that if you are heading out today, you're going to have to bundle up, whether it's for an extended period of time or even just a quick 5 to 10 minutes outside. Yesterday, we were in the teens, feeling like below 0 for much of the day yesterday. This is going to be very similar to that, but a little bit colder. So even when I went out for 5 to 10 minutes going to my mailbox yesterday, that was enough, and I was completely bundled up. So make sure you are dressing appropriately and staying safe when it's this cold outside, as we could see frostbite occur in about 30 minutes with temperatures like this on exposed skin. So right now it feels like -5 in KC, -12 in Bethany. Those mainly along and north of I-70 are pretty much below 0 for those feels like temperatures. The single digits for those who are south of I-70. So a little bit warmer for the most part south of I-70. The next couple of hours, the single digits hang around. I think we start to get into the double digits for teens by about 11. And then we work slowly our way up to what is going to be, 16 as a high. But those feels like temperatures, I think, maybe start to get out from below zero for a quick time period across the area, maybe more luckier than others. So by about 3 o'clock into the early mid-afternoon is when I think in the metro we could see us getting over feels like temperatures of 0 degrees. However, it's kind of a mixed bag across the area. I think that lasts maybe a few hours before, we start to get colder again. So high temperatures today are in the single digits in our northern areas, but most of us are in that teen range, 18 in Butler and Lacine and 16 in Kansas City. So it is going to be a very bitterly cold day today. I think we fall quickly back below the 0 degree mark for feels like temperatures by the time, 5, 6 o'clock rolls around. By 10 o'clock tonight, we're looking at temperatures that feel more like 10 to 15 to even 20 degrees below zero. Tomorrow morning will be the coldest morning we have felt in quite a while, as we could see those feels like temperatures of 15 to 25 below zero. So it's mainly going to be colder, or coldest, I should say, in our eastern counties. So please make sure, especially because a lot of people are going back to school, back to work tomorrow, that tomorrow morning is going to be a little bit more busier than this morning. So please, if your car batteries might be a little bit slow to start, you probably should be warming up your car for a little while before you get in it, that sort of thing. So, and if any kids are at the bus stop and your parents are home and could maybe drive you to the bus stop and wait with you in the car, I think that would be the best option. It's going to be very cold tomorrow morning. And those actual temperatures, though, will fall to around 5 degrees below zero. -5 is our forecasted low in Kansas City. -6 in Bethany. -11 in Maryville. It is going to be cold. Almost all of us are at 0 or below for tomorrow morning. And another interesting tidbit, too, is that we are forecasting -5. The actual record low for tomorrow in Kansas City, tomorrow morning, is -6. So I hope we do not get there, and I hope we don't have to bump this low down even more. But that was set back in 1935. So it has been a long time for that record to be standing, and I hope that we don't reach it. So we are looking at, cold for today, cold for tomorrow, and relief in sight by about midweek. So here's what that relief could look like. We are looking at temperatures in that mid-30 degree range on Wednesday, partly sunny conditions. There could be the chance for a little bit of some light snow showers, mainly into the afternoon, along and north of I-70. Should be out of the area by Wednesday night. So that's going to come with another frontal boundary, so it cools us off slightly into Thursday. Thursday brings a small chance for some snow showers as well. But Friday looks dry. We're in the upper 30s. We've got a little bit more sunshine. And Saturday looks to be the warmest of the next 7, but we will see mostly cloudy conditions. So we won't see a whole lot of sun on Saturday. 20% chance for what would be maybe some wintry mix or some rain. And then by Sunday, we talked about that for our Chiefs. It's slightly cooler, but still nonetheless, that's kind of near our average for this time of year, so 36. I want to pay attention to the low temperatures as well. Bring attention to that because we are sitting at 5 below for tomorrow morning, but 15 on Wednesday morning is just about going to be the high from today. So we're making a big jump for those low temperatures for really the rest of the week as they hang around the mid-teens to the lower 20s. So relief is in sight. Everybody just make sure you're staying safe, staying warm, and taking proper precautions if you're spending time outside today. Warren Sears and Chief Meteorologist Luke Doris are going to carry you through the remainder of the day today on our later newscasts, of course, starting at noon this afternoon. So we hope everybody joins them. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, wonderful Monday, stays warm out there, and we've just got a few more days until warmer air is on our horizon. Have a great Monday.